Hello, Marc Anthony Davis, back for some more, let's say Super Mario Galaxy. No, Sonic the Hedgehog in Spring Yard Zone. And you notice this one is the longest video yet. And I'm actually surprised because honestly, Spring Yard Zone usually takes me less time than Marble Zone. But this time, no, I didn't have the best run of this. But anything to go over right now, I guess, would be when I hit springs in this level, I usually let go of the controller because when you're going up like a curved slope or down a curved slope, you kind of want to let go of the controller and let the momentum take you. It's a if you play a newer Sonic game, you don't really do that often. You kind of like you control everything about Sonic's movement, and it's less up to momentum. Anyways, dickhead, metal ball guy is mirroring you or shadowing you, I should say. Be very fucking annoying. And as you know, this part, I missed the special stage, so yes, I have to. Well, I still don't have to get a special stage here, get a Chaos Emerald here, but I like to get them as soon as possible. I don't want to dick around with them, so I am really pissed off as I'm playing right now. Of course, this is post commentary, because I don't know if I could do this game. I mean, I know my commentary is the best kind, not since quite times when it comes to Sonic games, but this game just kind of goes too fast. There's way too much going on for me to sound anywhere near coherent. But obviously, I like to stay high in Spring Yard Zone. I noticed that this level, what the fuck? I remember this is that the fucking bee is right. It like have a pixel like is above the fucking platform that can still hit you on. It's very annoying. But here, let your momentum carry you. Only one spike ball. Later on, there'll be two spike balls in the little circle there. But yeah, I'm sticking high, and I feel like some of the level design on the upper half of Spring Yard Zone levels can be kind of weird to platform on. Plus, like the way the slopes are, you're running up a slope and having that jump, making a long jump, and it's a very awkward way. But see, I finally got the 50 rings, and just like that, this is the end of the level, and I get stuck here for a second, and I realize I can go. All right, and that is that. It took me many attempts to finally get this. Not only could beat the stage, we could get the special stage as well. The full recording time of this session was like 30 something minutes, no, 20, almost 30 minutes. But this special stage here, honestly, I thought I would have more tips about this one, but it's just so. I tried so hard to give you any tips, but the only thing I can really say is that there's arrows in the ring sometimes tell you where to go, like right there. But other than that, I had so much trouble trying to like devise any plan to go through this. It just seemed like, okay, if things are going a little too fast, you better hope you hit a wall because you really have no control over your movement. It's not like even Sonic 4 you can control the stage, but it's fucking special stages, I tell you. But just like that, we get our fourth Chaos Emerald. It's not popping up here. I don't know why. But I get another continue as well, so that's fine. But that took me many attempts. Spring Yard Zone Act 2. Starts off with spring. Let go. I tried to do the let go of the controller here, but now you can do the let go of the controller, and it'll take you right up. Every time I try to add to the acceleration by using the joystick in my case, it just stops Sonic dead in his tracks, which I guess it kind of makes sense on a physics type of thing. Obviously these are going very slow here. Again, the top route is better technically, but I still find it very hard. These crabs can be very fucking annoying because they can route those balls, randomly shot those balls, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And through multiple playthroughs, I can't pinpoint which ones do and which ones don't. It just seems like at random times some do, some don't, and it's very annoying. But you want to go up here and to the left with these blocks that like kind of contract and stuff. But it's gonna be a bunch of rings, very helpful. Already got 50 and an invincibility monitor, and you know there's not gonna be much to use the invincibility on, but it's just nice to have. I think I don't even use it. I don't kill one thing. I might kill this one now, so that's it. I think. Oh, I killed two. All right, whatever. And I kind of make a mistake here. I waste my invincibility a lot of time there because I kind of forgot where I was going. I still want to stay high. And I kind of rode down the hill from there. This area can be very annoying for trying to get that shield. I was, because you can get stuck in between, just like that. You keep doing that. Eventually, the spring, the circular spring will hit you. Like, you'll bounce back on the regular spring, and the regular spring will hit you back in the circular spring. But eventually, the regular spring on the ground will stop activating. You kind of like clip through it, and I think that's intentional, so you can finally get a way out of there, which is a nice touch. If not, it's a lucky little glitch. This little area right here can be awkward coming up, because I believe I also like there's a bottomless pit under me, but I don't think there is in this part. But I'm still careful here. Get some extra rings, and it's a little bit safer with it. There's obviously not a bottomless pit there, but I'm scared because later on there's a similar section that does have a fucking bottomless pit, and we'll get to that eventually. And just like that, we're through Act 2, and we got our 4th special stage. Will I nail it? Honestly, if I would have failed, I don't think I would have showed it off, because I did have some failed attempts. But here we are. In terms of these special stages, I feel like each one is getting consecutively harder. It just feels like they're all just random shit. And honestly, I kind of, after so many games and playing Sonic 2 so many times, I started to kind of resent the half pipe. And if you go, I started trying to avoid being in that little crevice there. It has a goalpost there, but I started to resent the half pipe mechanic. It's been so many games, and it was always tough. They got harder and harder, and I really just hated it. But I think the half pipe's better than this. But with that, we get this is our 5th Chaos Emerald, actually. Sorry about that. You're 1 Chaos Emerald away from getting all of them, and we won't have to worry about that bullshit anymore. So, see, it wasn't even that bad. That didn't take me too many attempts. Kind of random, but that one didn't take me that many attempts to do. And here it could be, the beginning of this level could be very addictive. You got 0 rings and like 4 mechanic wasps come to kill you. So, once you get a shield here, you get a shield before you even get 1 single ring. Have I been saying coins? Because I have a tendency to do that sometimes because I'm a dickhead. And we're trying to go high here, but I do not have the momentum. And I don't want to try to go get the momentum to jump up there. I think I'm where what is up here right now? Okay, my Act 3 notes. The high road down the high road seems pretty hard too. Oh, there's an alcove up there. If you take there's an alcove up there with a speed shoes and invincibility thing. So it's actually pretty damn good. You can get through the level pretty quickly. I think that's what's up there. But there are another set of special speed shoes, I believe, that can help you. So you're not asked out if you don't go up there. Another couple of crabs there. Anyways, like I was saying, we're almost done on the Chaos Emeralds in area. The next zone is gonna be pretty hard to get 50 rings in. That's why I felt so bad for missing that one opportunity in Marble Zone. I didn't even get in there. And, you know, I retried the special stages because, like, I would never 100% this game if I didn't have the save state feature in the Xbox 360 version to let me retry the special stages. But if I outright missed a special stage, you know, it just seems wrong for me to replay the whole level so I can get it right. I didn't replay a whole level here to get a special stage. I just seemed like against the spirit of the Let's Play. But I still want to complete the game, so but like I'm saying though, in the next zone is a very good chance I might not even have 50 rings at the end. But I'm trying to go to find that high place to get the speed shoes, but I'm struggling obviously. This whole session of recording Spring Yard Zone has been very frustrating. I don't know, Spring Yard Zone, my later playthroughs of this game has been kind of frustrating. Usually for me, it's the 4th and the last zone that are pretty frustrating. Oh, what the fuck? I hate those things so much. But there's no real reason. I wasn't stressing that bad about that. You know, it is a hit, but again, it's a boss stage, Act 3. You don't really need 50 rings. You just need 1 really. But we're gonna talk about. Oh, this is the alcove. Then what was the first place then? No idea. God, I'm so bad at this. I'm gonna mess around probably half 50 rings in this, but this is why I like to have the speed shoot. It's a lot easier to see, just like that. I bounce off one of the bad nicks and I'm able to get up here. Usually it's a bitch and a half to time your jump and have it high enough to get on that first block. And as you see, each one of these 3 platforms are off syncs. You gotta kind of wait, and sometimes it can be a little bit annoying. And using the speed shoes can bypass at least the first stage. See, that ball's going a little faster here. All different types of setups here. It's still not that difficult. And this one, of course, I don't know how I didn't mention this before, but this is like the waiting game blocks. You know, the blocks just go up and down, up and down. You just gotta wait until your opening comes. It's not really a challenge. It's more of a challenge of patience. It's like you're playing the Sonic game and it just stops you right in the middle of it. It's kind of odd design. They would never do something like that now. Yeah, they would, but it is kind of odd. But this is the final little stretch, and this is the bottomless pit area I'm talking about. Right off each cliff, there's a block to kind of save you, but a vast part of this is a big old bottomless pit. And here's a spring yard zone. And just like that, I fuck it up. So he's gonna come down with a spike. When he's right over you, he's gonna come down with a spike. If he misses you, he's gonna grab up one of these blocks. From there, he is vulnerable, and you can hit him twice in that state. And this boss fight, to me, is probably the second hardest boss fight in the game. In a game with pretty easy boss fights, I think there is one hard in this, and that's in the next zone. And what the fuck? I'm remembering I recorded this 3 days ago. I didn't understand how I failed there, because and then I got impatient, so I didn't wait. But that explains that death. But the spring yard zone, it just snowballs. It's a snowball of pain, as you're gonna see here, because I get so frustrated with that boss, and it just makes me so angry. But now I'm trying to be patient here, and as you can see, when you see like the blue little pillars in the bottom right, you know that you're safe to jump. Attempt number 2, and I just jumped right to the spike. I don't know what happened there. That one's on me. That one's on me. And you could say, why aren't you cutting off all these deaths? Because honestly, I don't think I'm gonna die that much in this game. I think I might die 1 or 2 more times after this video. I'm not gonna come close to getting a game over besides in this level. I don't understand why I was doing so bad, besides I'm just angry and blind and rage. And you might say, oh, I want to hear that rage. No, you don't. No, you don't. Anyways. So this is my second to last attempt on this, and this is the most angering one. I don't even know if that's a fucking word in this context, but it just sucks. You come in here with 0 rings. If you come from the checkpoint, I guess you go back and get rings, but yeah, I didn't actually think about that actually. So I guess you could go back and get rings, but if you're just starting from the checkpoint and going in with 0 rings, and it is painful. This boss is very simple, obviously, but the first one kind of glitched, kind of janked out on me. And everything after. Just right here. Look, I had to put it in slow motion for you. I did not get touched. I did not get touched. I was jumping, like as I pressed the jump button, it just randomly died. I just died. The thing didn't touch me, and the machine itself did not touch me. I slowed it down for you. You can slow it down more on YouTube, but I did not get touched by that thing. I don't understand. And it's odd, 'cause like the second I jump, I remember the second I jump, and it's not like some bullshit thing. The second I jump, I died, which you're supposed to damage him, and it's just I didn't get touched. I'm just gonna say that much. I did not get touched. But last attempt, I'm successful this time. I do it right. Each time he comes down and takes a block, I hit him twice. So the strategy here is have him take the periphery blocks out and make sure you have like a strong center to stand on, because not only you don't want to die from the bottomless pit, but after you beat him, the floor won't reform. It'll still be a big bottomless pit here. Just like that, we beat him, and you could die after you beat him, which is pretty annoying because it has happened to me before. And just like that, folks, we have defeated Spring Yard Zone. And I'll meet you up next time to take on the 4th zone of this game, the last Chaos Emerald, hopefully in Labyrinth Zone. Thank you very much for watching. See you then.